Well, hello again and welcome to 3 Minutes with Mo. Now this session is titled Useful Beliefs. So what do I mean by useful beliefs? So I suppose my first question would be, well, what sort of beliefs do you have about yourself? Do you believe you're a positive person, a negative person, an exuberant one? Is your glass half empty or half full? I think it's fair to say that when we receive, say, 4 or 5 positive statements and 1 negative one, we tend to concentrate on the negative one. That's the one that keeps recurring again and again. We tend to forget the positive things that have been said about us. So I'm not quite sure why this happens, but it can lead to self-criticism. And when that happens, we can blame ourselves. We can feel insecure. And I think that maybe what we need to look at here is when we get these beliefs about ourselves, these negative beliefs, or something happens to us that we're not really happy about, to take what the beliefs are, what happened to us, and turn them into a challenge. Turn them into a challenge that we can look at and ask ourselves, well, here's a challenge. How can I accept this challenge? What can I do to help myself to turn this into a much useful beliefs? So if some of the beliefs that you have are holding you back, try to replace them with useful ones that empower you. And I do think that one way of doing this is to really look at these beliefs and take them up as a challenge. So you reframe them. Reframe the beliefs that are not beneficial to you and look at them as a challenge. Now, when you do this, I think what you'll find is that this can change both your attitude and behaviour. And changing attitude and behaviour, changing your attitude and behaviour can influence the development of useful beliefs. So you could ask yourself, when things happen, you could ask yourself, okay, what's the most useful belief I can have about this situation? And what's the most useful action I can take right now? So when significant things happen in our lives, you could ask yourself, why did it happen? What is the most useful belief I can have about this? And what is the most useful action I can take? Now, doing something like this, of course, takes practice. And I'm not saying, everything's easy. It's not. But you've heard me say before, it is important to try. So when something happens in the future, just think, well, okay, what's the most useful belief I can have about this? I wonder why it happened. And what's the most useful action I can take? Okay? So take care. And the next session that we'll do will be session 3. And it's titled The Compassionate Me. So thank you for watching. Okay, please like and subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and colleagues.